Open Dialogue Talk Show. Back in the motherfucking building. Today I got some special guests with me today. I went a little deep into the hood and got my family, man.
Hey, man.
How y'all doing today?
I'm doing
Good, brother.
I'm gonna give y'all a chance to introduce yourself. Start with you, D. Tell them your name, your handle.
From the South Side, man. 44, born and raised in Atlanta.
You tell them your name?
Yeah, Dion Anderson.
I thought you would introduce me, but I'm Tennille. I am from Atlanta, Georgia, a Grady baby, and happy to be here.
Okay.
I'm Steven. I'm the nephew. I'm 42, and I'm from the South Side.
Y'all didn't have to give y'all age. I kind of give you a social media handle name.
Thank
That's all good. Y'all know them.
He out here giving his full government and shit. I'm Dion Anderson.
Yeah, you just give them your handle where they gonna put you on the thing. It's all good though. Okay, today we're gonna dive into some stuff. You know what I mean? Family matters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all been on the internet lately? Y'all been on social media lately?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on there every day.
Trying not to be
I know.
as much, but
Try to stay away. It's addicted.
It's crazy, right? Have y'all caught up with the T.I. and 50 Cent internet beef?
Man, that shit right there is getting
hate
crazy.
Wow.
I hate it.
So it's okay then. So you hated T. Started off then. What's your thoughts on the T.I. and 50 Cent beef?
So I'm from Atlanta, so
All right, now we ride with the
period.
king.
I'm riding with T.I. Period. But I feel like 50 Cent is a bully, and I feel like he be putting out a bunch of negative energy for no reason.
Facts.
And I feel like people be scared to like say shit to him, but I love how the Harris family is like putting on for each other.
They drop,
I'm loving that part.
right. They dropped like 50 diss songs in
It's
like 5
amazing.
days.
It's amazing because you do the music, like do the music.
Get out the memes and all that crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
do the music.
Hey, D, what you think about it?
I don't like it, bro. I'm gonna be straight up. 50 ain't rapping no more. They just say that. His rapping days is over.
Okay.
Even in the verses, it wouldn't make sense because a lot of his music at that time, his style was new.
Okay.
Now that shit ain't gonna resonate. You feel me?
Right.
And I don't like T.I. going back and forth because like now you're trying to get attention. Like when you was on the Gillian Wallow show and you said what you said, I'm leaving it there.
Right.
I'm thinking it's dead. That's player. Leave it alone.
Right.
Now your sons, I don't want your son in it. You know, I heard one King when he started the dissing the dead mom.
Right.
I kind of checked out on it.
Me
But
too.
then
You feel me?
50's put the man wife up there.
But that picture been out there.
But why are you doing that? You can't play with my wife.
He's that kind of guy. Like he does sarcastic stuff to get a reaction.
But
Think
then
about
you
it.
can't be mad at my reaction or my kid's reaction.
One picture got you going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He ain't said nothing else. All he do, see, he really setting you up. That's a bait move. You feel me?
Facts.
So I just would have left it alone. Like when I said what I said about bruh different, I don't like his character.
Right.
I'm out. He should just left it there. You feel me?
Facts.
Drop your music. Drop your album. Now if you doing this for your album, then that's different.
Absolutely think he's doing it for the album.
But it's almost like you know what they say, you barking at the moon, you cloud chasing, bro. Leave that alone.
Overkill.
It's overkill. Bro.
I'm with you on that,
man,
Judy.
You think so?
You too old and you too player for that, man. I ain't finna keep barking at this dude, man. You feel me? Then he ain't even rapping back at me, so now I'm like, what am I doing this for?
The whole family
But
dropped.
he's still
you
playing
feel
with
me?
his family on the internet. Like he's
Now, the money
still
went
playing
hard.
with them.
The money went hard.
I loved it.
Yeah, he was
The
different.
money I would go
I ain't know
on.
bro was I ain't know bro
He
was like that.
different.
Hit me. He fly.
Yeah, he
fly.
been like that.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't know bro was like that.
So you think the this song equate to talking about somebody dead mama?
Yeah.
I think that's a little
All
bit.
Yeah, when
gloves
you get
off.
to that.
You're not gonna play with me about nothing I love and then get to dictate what I say about you. That's like if I slap you and then you punch me, you can't dictate, oh, you shouldn't have punched her because she slapped you. Like whatever I feel in that moment is what you're gonna get. Leave me alone. Period.
Dang, that what you think about it? How you feel?
I feel like the situation is a little. At first, it was just like, okay, 50 versus T.I. By the way, if 50 and T.I. went there, T.I. would murder him. But
Oh yeah, T.I. killed him in the
Right,
verse. It's not even close.
It's not even close. It don't matter whether it's now or then. It would have been over with.
Yeah.
But when you start making it personal, you know what I'm saying? Talking about people's wives,
Yeah.
and I can't blame the kids for coming for his dead mom because you talking about my mama.
Yeah.
So I have to defend my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But keep
Tiny,
it entertainment wise. Don't make it personal because it's not that deep for real.
right.
Neither one of y'all gonna pull up on each other and fight. Y'all like 50. So you ain't gonna 50-50. You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
get money.
Right.
Right.
This ain't the early 2000 where, you know what I'm saying?
When I see you, I'ma see you.
It
Yeah,
is what it
yeah,
is.
you're right.
Both y'all stretch when y'all get out the bed. So it ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
It
right.
ain't really gonna do nothing. So what's the point? Like he said, like Dion said, I agree. I think it's about the album for her.
Yeah. But you think the dead mama talk a little too far?
Way too far.
I
You
don't.
like them
Way
boys in
too
Jacksonville.
far.
I don't think.
But
I
at
don't
the same
think so.
time,
Cause 50 will take it there. Like
yeah.
he go crazy on people.
He do play different.
So
He
yeah,
play
like
different game.
they gonna play. I mean, I don't think there's no you measure it.
I say it
I
like
don't
this.
think so.
Once disrespect come into play,
Yeah.
all respect is out the door.
Period.
That's true.
I
So
don't think
I
Brooke-
understand why they doing what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that, okay, 50, you started this. Don't be trying to play victim now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because now you got this man talking about this man, your dead mom, but you forget that 50 got a son too. That's his mom. So now you starting something that's bigger than what it need to be.
Right.
That's what my take on it for real.
What you think?
Oh man, I agree with y'all that once you go so far, there's no limit. But I mean, the dead mom's kind of far because they mom's still alive.
So that gives him a right to talk crazy about.
No. You should left Tiny out of it. You should not have put Tiny in there. But
At
the same,
all.
but
Mamas and children, like it's between y'all.
facts. But
No,
you
that's
know,
real. That's real.
you gotta be careful when you play with the angel of death because you know life is real. So you talking about dead mom and you got kids. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be careful playing with that death thing. That death thing can change the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people who talk death talk invite that into their life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't know. I just feel like 50 invite that type of energy.
He's
anyway.
definitely negative. He definitely
like,
a negative
invites
person.
that
Different
whole
type of
dark
dude.
energy.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think he ever rocked with T.I. for real. You feel me?
But he don't, and so he definitely don't get a pass. Like you've
But I'm
been
saying
on that.
T.I. never should have tried to sit down and be cordial. Like, bro, been doing weird stuff since when he was
Facts.
hot.
That's
He
true.
was doing stuff trying to play with him. You
That's
feel me? When he
true.
walked across the stage with all them, didn't dap nobody up.
Yeah.
When T.I. was on stage with Jay-Z
Jay-Z
and
them,
Kanye,
yeah, he doing all that
he
silly
walked on
shit,
stage, he
yeah.
really being sarcastic. So it's like, man, bro, don't rock with me for real for whatever reason.
Right.
So I'm gonna stay on my side, you stay on yours.
I think that I'm
You
with you
feel
on
me?
that. I think that could have
So
been
for
a
you to
way
keep
to
trying to make amends and we gonna do a verse, bro. Leave that dude over there where he at. You feel
Yeah.
me?
Right. I'm with you on that to leave that goofy shit on the goofy side.
Right.
Right.
And one diss song only. Don't keep putting the diss song out
Yeah.
every 5 days, man. God damn, that's overkill. You listen to all of them?
I ain't listen to all of them.
Right.
One of them is a snippet that he trying to push. It's a snippet of a diss song. It's like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
ain't listen to all of
One song on the tip and then,
I do
let
like
it
the
go.
money
Yeah,
song
his
though.
was
Like I
the
could
most-
just ride to his.
Yeah.
Right, right.
But
Whew. So we talking about the kids getting into it. How about let's switch speeds on this though. We're talking about the young generation, right?
Mhm.
What's something our generation could actually learn from the younger generation? I'm gonna let you talk about Nev because you is the youngest in the building. What you think?
is he?
Well, you know, age wise.
Okay.
No, but
You said what? Can
what
our generation
learn from the younger generation?
don't take no shit.
Mm.
Don't take no shit. I think we was always taught to be respectful at any time, regardless of whether somebody try to cross us, unless it get to a certain level. Whereas these kids, they don't give a fuck about what you crossing. It's on site right when,
The
right
title
then
don't
and
mean
there.
nothing to it.
They don't care. They do not care. You could step like we step on your shoe. It was my bad. You kept it moving.
Right.
Them, they could start a fight right then and there.
Facts.
So it's like it's just we should learn to stand on business more because these young folks stand hard on theirs.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah. Who the youngest in the charge? What you think, T? What you feel like?
I would say, I guess from like my experience with my son, I would say like, I feel like he's taught me as he's a younger person to like live your dreams. Like, don't be afraid. Don't stick to like how we were brought up. Oh, you got to get a job. You got to go to college. You got to do
Right.
it this certain type of way.
Right.
They're making their own way.
Facts.
They're not afraid. Like there's no fear. You know what I'm saying? And if they do fail, they just keep going. They keep doing it their own way, and they just making like a bigger impact to me. They're not scared.
Yeah.
Like we have a lot of fear because we were raised like that, and like
Right.
we try to make sure that we follow a certain system basically to get things done. But these younger people, they just do what they want to do, how they want to do it, and they're not afraid. They don't care.
That's true. It seems like they do live like
They live their life.
they live their life. I think it took us a while to finally
It's
start
a
living.
long time.
Right.
They live their life.
I think it took us till we got grown to actually
Man,
start
what?
doing.
We was
Like,
doing
that's
that.
what we used to say when we were
It's-
kids. I
it's
can't
kinda
wait
how you
till I'm
set up,
grown.
though.
That way I can do what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The
So
same thing your mom always tell you. You get out of school, get your job.
Yep.
You drop out of school,
Right.
get your job.
Yep.
Get your pension.
But I think they're showing
know
that
what
you
I'm
don't
saying?
have to do it that way.
Well, it was
You
only
go all
42 hours, a job or the army, right? Go to the military or get a
Go.
job. Yeah.
Yeah. So
College.
Oh, college. Right, right. What about you, D? You think what's something you think our generation can learn a little bit more from these younger folks?
take a chance. I mean, cause you seen guys getting millions of dollars a month off streaming.
Right.
And it's like just to sit in front of a laptop and talk shit and have fun. You getting money. Like I go out here and bust my ass, driving across the country, sleeping in
Right.
the truck,
Right.
showers in truck stops. These
Right.
niggas out there getting money.
All
Eating
kind of
candy.
ways.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
come
You're playing
on,
video games. You got
bro.
people
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
video games.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
that's another thing I was gonna say. That's another reason why you can make, because it's more avenues out here now.
Yeah.
There was no social media back when we were younger.
That is true.
Yeah.
There was no streaming video games on. You know, I think YouTube had just got hot when we were young. So
Was it even the YouTube we was going
remember.
up?
that's what I'm
YouTube.
saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
we didn't. They have more avenues now. It's more
true.
opportunities for.
You think that's maybe helped them be more independent than employment wise?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, definitely. I mean, because you got to think about it. If let's put it this way, if I go to a job right now, I can get 2,000 work. But if I can sit there and make my own platform and make 10,
Right.
which one you think I'm gonna pick?
The 10.
You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, is these avenues teaching them to be able to be like, you know what? I don't have to go to school to do this. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do it this way. I don't have to do it the traditional way.
Right.
The world is not as traditional as it was when we were younger.
Facts.
You went to school, you went to elementary, middle, high, college, degree, job.
Facts.
These kids are cutting the line and going straight to this is where I'm at, this is my career. Like it's people out here making money playing video games.
I know that's crazy.
Like it's
Good
a dude,
money.
it's a dude I know that I follow on YouTube right now. He makes $250,000 a year just from playing video games.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We couldn't do that when we were younger.
Hell no, you must throw your game, boy, your game that game.
You know how
The
many
bad
times?
part is you got a lot of niggas doing bullshit to go viral. You're trying
That's
to get
true.
trying to get money.
The pranks, the
that shit
pranks,
don't always
yeah.
work. You feel me? You run up on the wrong person trying to go viral playing, and somebody don't know you playing or don't ain't on social media. You get yourself hurt.
That's true.
People take a lot of chances to go get rich. You see what I'm saying?
That's the
Yeah.
flip side to it. Ain't it?
Yeah, you take a lot of chances.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
no,
You
you did.
remember that boot game nigga? He used to be out here doing stupid
Yeah,
shit,
that little weird shit.
getting his jaw broke. He got famous. You feel me? But that shit died down.
And he had to go find God because so much drama came in his
'cause,
life.
yeah, you bring a lot of negative attention
Facts.
with that trying to go viral.
It do make a difference.
You gotta be careful.
I think to me, something we can learn from the younger generation is just like titles don't matter. You know what I mean? You got to earn your spot in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, somebody tells us, that's your uncle, that's your auntie. We treat them a certain way off that. Kids, man, shit. Who
Yeah.
are you?
Yep.
Where you been?
That part.
They don't do all that fake politicking, which you know what I mean. If they don't got a relationship with you, it shows. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one thing we can learn. Like, make people start earning their spot in our life because you can't just say that's my uncle, so all of a sudden I respect him and I gotta show up for him and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I got people who treat me better than some of my uncles. They never called and told me happy birthday. You know what I'm saying?
man, yeah.
And I have some people that call me and send me something every day on my birthday. So I think I like that part of the young generation. Like, you gotta earn your spot in their life.
Yeah.
It ain't a given because of who you're supposed to be.
Right,
You know what I mean? Whew, we talking about our young generation. Dang, we starting to cook up a little bit. We warming up a little bit. How y'all feeling? Y'all all right? We finna
good,
turn the heat up just a little bit.
Feel good.
And I'm gonna since we all parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all got kids, multiple. And it's crazy part, all of us got a boy and a girl.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let whoever take. I don't care who go first. Just somebody speak up. What's something as a parent what's something you struggle with most as a parent? Who want it?
Are you mean so like within the child or within like
As a parent, like,
parenting with a parent or like
okay, we'll do it. It's flip side coin.
all right.
Okay, so first thing, what's something you struggle with parenting a child?
Okay.
And then we'll go with what's your biggest struggle as a parent? Like, what's one of your biggest worries as a parent?
So something I kind of struggle with as a parent is beating myself up on the differences in how I raised each one of my kids.
Right.
or what I was able to do for one of my kids, being that I had one really, really young as a teenager versus I had one as an adult and had lived been living life and had income differences and everything.
Right.
And just feeling that like, oh damn, I wish I could have whatever it was with him as I get to do with her. And just hoping that they don't hold that against you. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's one of the things.
You struggle with parenting, so I get that part. So parenting your kid was something you think you struggle with.
Parenting now, I feel like is discipline because the youngest is different.
Right.
But that's normally how it go though.
It's different.
When you
It
get
just
older,
be like
you
they
ain't
be
on the
trying.
rah-rah. I ain't cussing you out.
Yeah, you
ain't
got
gonna
more
beat it like
patience,
that.
but you be thinking back like, girl, do you know who I am?
Right. And of course, they used to ride down, I had Cody Perry look like, what?
Yeah.
You don't want what?
That's what he told me. He was like, we got the same mama, but we ain't got the same
That's
mama.
what he told me. Like, what? He be mad at her, the kid. He be like,
I'm like, don't do my mama like that.
right. He be bucking for her. Same way with me too. Like, look, girl, you better eat what's yo, you want this?
It's different.
But we softer, man. You know, you get older. You know,
Yeah. Life's off you.
It's different.
Okay. Then, what's something that you struggle with as a parent? Like, what's one you think?
it was basically the same thing, man. When I was young, then I had a daughter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I ain't know what to do with no daughter. You feel me? Just being honest. You know, I mean, we ain't have a choice but to be a real dad because my parents ain't going for that shit.
ain't no
You got
baby.
a baby out here. I don't care if I ain't like her.
Right.
You feel me? Man, I ain't fucking with her. That shit don't fly. You feel me? We gonna, they gonna end up putting me out, and I ain't ready to be gone. You feel me? So
You gonna be your child life,
yeah.
man.
So I was good with kids. I was good with kids, but shit, 2019, I'm trying to be in the streets,
Facts.
and I'm trying to go to my partner's house, and I might leave my mama to go play the game. And it's bullshit when you think back on it.
Right.
Or I might just, I'm gonna go over here and smoke.
Right.
I'm dropping her here, dropping her there. Mom's like, man, that's your child. You got to give up your life. Yeah, that sounds good, but
Right.
I'll be right back.
Right. I ain't finna wrap up my life. Especially at the
and I
age
know
we
my
were.
daughter, she kind of felt a certain type of way, growing up.
Right.
My ex was like, she feel like you don't want her, and that. It's like that ain't nowhere near the case.
Right.
It's just I'm not ready to just be stationed. You feel me?
You growing up yourself.
So I'm growing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So now that I'm older, that ain't a part of my life. So I can't wait to go home and see my son and take him to school. And Dad, you gonna be home in the morning. So that so it made her grow up a little faster. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
I don't think she hold it against me. I hope she don't. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
So that was just the biggest thing. The age gap, that was the hardest part of you not being the best parent you can, but then too, you doing on your own.
You're doing
That's
the
true.
best
It don't matter
you
who else
can,
had
but
kids, they can't tell you how to parent.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You feel me?
I-
I do this. You can't. I don't care what you saying. You can't tell me what to do with my child.
Facts.
So
Especially when
That
you're an
just-
active dad like we were. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
you
it
feel
look
me?
different.
it might not be the best way, but it's our way.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I felt about it. But I don't really have no regrets because like everything that happened supposed to happen. God don't make no mistakes. So that's how it came out.
Oh, so what's something you struggle with parenting these kids nowadays? Like, let's start with the oldest. What's something you struggle with parenting your older child?
We don't really have no struggles. Like we good. We
That's something you like to improve?
maybe more like communication of talking to her more through the
Right.
week. You
That
know what I'm
part.
saying? But like we hang out. I mean, it feel a little weird now that she's old enough that she'll pull up on me, go get a drink.
He different though.
It feel a little
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Come pick me up. Man, let's go
How you picking me up?
Yeah, let's go get a drink. Well, I used to be scared to get in the car with you. You
Man,
know what I'm
what?
saying? So it feel different.
Right.
It feel good though. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
love it.
I like that too, yeah. That's good though. Dang. Now, you, what's something you struggle with as a parent the most? Like, what's something you struggle with?
I don't think it's nothing that I struggle with as a parent, to being honest, because I think I just got some awesome kids. They well mannered, they well respectful, they handling their business in school, they trying to do everything that they want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think the most thing that I pride myself on as a parent is I let them feel. You know what I'm saying? We came from a time where you can't do, I'm your mama. That's what it is.
speak.
Yeah. Nobody don't care about you being mad. I'm your mama.
Right.
You gonna be all right. Whereas now with my parenting, I'm like, okay, why do you feel that way? So I can get an understanding where you coming from. So I think because me and my kids have a dope bond, that's why I feel that way.
Is there something you think you could do better at?
I would say probably spending more time with them, doing the things that they like, because they're always doing things that I like to do.
Right.
But I think that just comes with, they're at, they 16 and 19 now. They about to be 17 and 20.
Facts.
So I feel like I can make up for that now that they're older.
The time, wow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They a lot older. So it's, saying, like, I buy video games because my son like video games. I'm into every game that he's into. My daughter, I'm starting to learn more music, more different music.
Instead of the rap that you
Right,
grew up with.
yeah. We grew up on Bone Thugs and all that stuff. 8 Ball and MJG.
Apology.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
but
that.
it's like, now I'm trying to understand this Uzi Vert and all that extra stuff.
Right.
But I'm not going to be like, turn that crap off. I don't want to hit it. I just try to vibe with it because that's what she do.
Okay. Me personally, I think some of the things I struggle with, like with us, because we kind of raised up with our kids and we seen each other raise our kids. You know what I'm saying? Like me and you, T, you know how it go. When we was young, we were babies having a baby. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm talking about babies.
Baby.
Yeah. So I think one of our biggest struggles, we're trying to live our life so much that, you know what I mean, we didn't really pour into our son as a child as much as we could. I mean, he had what he wanted, participate in all the things that he wanted to participate in. But we disconnected a little bit, you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to go out, you know what I'm saying, more often than not. So I'm getting all the kids over with them so I can go out.
Yeah.
And not including that is I kind of have some kind of like survival remorse because, man, what were we doing in front of the court, man? I'm talking about smoking weed, listening to rap music, man. Goddamn.
But defects would have been on our ass,
Boy, wait, we would have got pulled over with our son in the car, boy, we would have went to jail.
bruh. Yeah.
Right.
So I think my biggest struggle is that I exposed him to too much too fast. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give him a chance to be a child. You know what I mean? He was in adult conversation. He was in adult business at a young age. You know what I mean?
It made him grow up fast.
It did make him grow up
Made him-
fast.
made him
He's
grow
very
up,
responsible.
you know.
So I appreciate that part. And then with Cody Pierce, I think my biggest struggle with her is discipline. I am not no disciplinary at all. I think, man, what I might have whooped her once in my entire 8 years
I'm
of
on the
living.
same
Never
page.
had a whoop.
That was a pop.
I've never popped
Yeah.
nothing, but I want to.
Right, me too. She tries to.
I want
I
to.
said, do you think that was a good idea? Do it look like it was a good idea?
Yeah.
Girl, who was you talking
Yes, they have a voice.
Yes.
Like even Corey didn't have that much of a voice.
No, he did. He was
like
very.
as he got older, he started bucking a little bit. Like at Cody and Jelly them age,
He did not speak
he
up.
did not play like that.
No, he didn't. So man,
Jelly look you in your face and be like, "I'm speaking to you." Like,
yeah, that's it. So I think that's the part I struggle with that part. But let's flip it on side. What's the thing? What's your greatest joy as being a parent? What you think just give you the most joy?
Just having kids, man. Like an older daughter. When she was 3, now she finna be 22. She driving, got her own job, making her own money.
Hit different
you know
on
what I'm
it.
saying? It hit different, bro. You feel
Yeah.
me? So I'm just proud of it. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
She graduated. That's
Okay.
something I didn't do. You feel me?
Right,
I
that's
dropped out
true.
in 12th grade.
Yeah.
Like, I could have just finished.
That's facts.
So like I say now my son, he just smart. You feel me? Like he make all A's for the last 2-3 years.
Okay,
He actually like going to school.
let's go, Cam.
So I'm just proud, man, as a parent to your kids on the right track.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. What about you, T? What's one of your greatest joys as being a parent?
being a parent is my greatest joy.
Okay.
Like period. Like without my kids, I don't know what I would do
Right.
at all. I tell both of them at different points in my life. I feel like they both saved my life.
There
Facts.
you go.
No matter what, like as a young mom with Corey, I had to keep going. Like I
Right.
couldn't give up. And then I had some resets as at this big grown age with my daughter. I have to reset and I have to be able to show her, you know what I'm saying, the moves that I can make and how to maneuver through this world. And so I feel like they just both have saved my life at different points in my life. So they're my greatest joy, like
That's real.
period.
Oh, that's
I like that
definitely real.
part. What about you, Nell? What's one of your greatest joys being a parent?
Knowing that my kids can count on me. Just knowing that no matter what the situation is, they know they can count on me. Whether it's, hey, Dad, I need a couple dollars to get something to eat, or, hey, Dad, I need to talk, I need to vent. It's just knowing that they feel like somebody they can count on.
Right.
Because a lot of these kids, they turn out to be what they are because they feel like they can't count on their parents.
That's true. Yeah, I never want my child to turn to his homeboys for, you know what I mean?
Right.
or her homegirls. The friends still let you down. But one thing, my greatest joy is seeing my son actually live his dream out. That right there hit different. You know what I'm
That's
saying? That
different.
filled my
Came a
heart
long
away.
way.
I'm so proud of him.
What? Especially through all the things we went through. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The growing pains. And with my daughter, just to see all the things she have overcame from being born at 1 pound, you know what I mean? Spending 25 weeks, spending her first 5 months in her life in the hospital. To see her go from having two, eating through a tube to thriving like she's doing now, that shit goddamn filled my heart up a lot. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And so just being a parent, I think is my greatest joy.
Right.
I wouldn't give it up for nothing in the world. Plus, I'm honest, I'm the cool dad. You know what I mean?
Oh, you think you're a cool dad?
yeah, I'm definitely
You
a
are
cool dad.
cool.
I'm
You
the good.
definitely a cool
My
dad.
kids talk to me about
You
everything.
definitely the cool dad. I just be like, why you want to talk to me? I'm just talking to my dad.
Everything.
I'm like, I'm cool. Like, I'm cool.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Right. I think I got to pass that part just from, something I want in life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we talking about parent, and we all actually are going through the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give somebody in co-parent when both parents are in two different households? What you got now?
Yeah, I'm dealing with that now. I would have to say keep communication open. Make sure y'all on the same accord no matter what. If the child is on punishment over there, they should be on punishment over here too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that really fly.
Yeah.
He's never went by that.
Yeah, because
Ever.
it's like, because what kids do is they like to divide.
play with you.
They like to divide. Oh, well, mommy ain't going to do it. Well, I go to daddy. Daddy ain't going to do it. I go to mommy.
Right.
So then mommy calling daddy like, hey, what's going on? Why you do this? Oh,
Right.
well, 'cause now you got a whole argument on your hand, and the kid just sitting in the back just, I got what I wanted.
So you do that, like if the mom is on something, you on that same thing.
Oh, yeah,
on
definitely.
That same time.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
I
He didn't
even
do that.
though my kids are homeschooled and they got homework, they got something coming up, she would send the paperwork with them saying, hey, they got homework that need to be done by this time. They got this they studying for, and I got to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where a lot of parents, they just look at, okay, I'm over here. When you over here, you supposed to have fun. And that's what the kids think. Oh, I come over here, I'm supposed to have fun. I'm only supposed to do this. I'm only supposed to do that. No, you still got to handle your business before you start having fun. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that's the most important part is communication. You got to be on the same accord. One band, one sound.
Damn, okay, D, what you think about that, man?
Damn, bro. Shit, I don't think we co-parented, bro. I mean, we had a lot of beef for a lot of years, bro. You feel me?
Right.
Like it got great now when she got 18 or I say about 7 or 8. It got where it really wasn't a lot of communication. You know what I'm saying?
Period. Like, y'all didn't really talk.
Nah. Like she might if she might need something.
Right.
You know, I got it. But as far as like we maybe middle school, high school, it got to a point where she'll call where I had to go check on the school to go talk
Right.
to her. But yeah.
So
Communication wasn't the greatest. Nah.
So how would you navigate that? Like, if I had just woke up what was your advice to me?
I think just growth, bro. Like you never did it.
Right.
So, I'm feeling some type of way and certain shit happened that I don't, I'm a leaver, bro. I'm stubborn.
Yeah.
See
Stuck
me?
on our ways for sure.
When I get on something, I'm on it. So it might not have been right, but shit, that's how I felt about
Standing on business, eh?
it. Yeah, And sometimes that ego will go too far. And I know that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You
So-
saying drop the ego.
Yeah, you got to drop it sometimes. That's just one of my biggest fights. But that my ego is bigger than anything. So that's one of my biggest fights that I'm learning to curb it somewhat. Somewhat, yeah.
And it be like that for real.
Yeah,
It
you
definitely
feel
do
played
be
and
like
feel
that.
like somebody like, come on, bro. Like I'm also want to be out front with it, be straight up. Like
Right.
I don't like the bullshit. The bullshit. Once I sense it, I shut off. I don't even want to talk no more. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think just being straight up and honest. You feel me? You might not like my answer or think it's arrogant, but my answer is my answer, and I'm being straight up.
Straight my mind.
I can take if you honest with me.
Right.
You feel me? So
That's what you. Whew, okay, then. T, what you think? 'Cause I know you did it before me.
Yeah. I mean, we were so young having Corey, but I think like for both of us, I guess I could speak to this for you too because we're still like family.
Right.
And I think like we always was big on that. So even if we disagreed or if we were parenting different, at the core of it, this is my family.
Right.
Like, I don't care. I could curse this man out and he's stuck on the road. I'm still going to come pick him up.
Yeah.
I could do whatever and he cussed me out and he's still going to go. And we still going to be there for the kid.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's kind of how we are.
We did
but
do
that
that.
Y'all
doesn't
different,
mean,
bro.
that doesn't
Y'all
mean
a
everybody's
model.
like
Y'all a
that.
model.
Y'all definitely different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Y'all a
different. Like,
model
we,
parent,
Yeah, she on the
brother.
side of the road. She better call her
Nah,
husband.
I told
no,
brother,
we different. And the way we are lining is like normally the people that we are with in a relationship or whatever is all family.
Yeah.
For the most part. And so ours was a little bit different because there was times when we didn't agree a lot of times.
Facts.
But then there was a lot of times that we did.
Right.
But I would say just being open because like I did feel, if you're on punishment at my house, he need to be on punishment at your house. But everybody running their household differently.
That's true.
Long as the goal is still we're able to provide for this child, we're both leading him in the right direction. We are having these conversations and letting this child know what we expect.
Right.
Then you can't like hold on to how it's being ran at this house or how it's being ran at that house. But the children will play against the parents because they
Absolutely.
children. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
They
They trying to
definitely
have
play.
their way. So like you said, Steve, just communicating with that parent. But a lot of times, you know what I find, or do y'all find, if you are like done with that parent, like you're not trying to sleep with them or you're not trying to spin the block,
Right.
then you kind of want to be on that same accord for the
Facts.
most part. You're not bitter about
Yeah.
nothing. Like you
Right.
just
Right.
want,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
hoping that the
Right.
person that they move on with is a good person.
See, I think
You know
that's
what I mean?
I think that's what happened to me somewhat is when I was done, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I guess I can just shut it out.
Right.
And I put you straight from, we was this way this day, but now it's like, hey, I can shake your hand type shit. It ain't no
Right.
hug. So I think it was a bigger part of she was getting over that.
Okay.
And it was like, now you find the shit that bother me with. When it
Oh,
shouldn't
yeah,
have been
that
that
makes
serious.
sense.
And I'm like, damn, bro, I ain't, and I know as younger, I did a lot of bullshit. A lot of it my fault.
Right.
Cause I felt like I grew up in my 30s. You feel me?
Me
Like
too.
I was on bullshit a long time. You feel me?
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. So
At least you get older though.
yeah,
you know
so
what
it
I
could
mean?
have scarred, So
Right.
I ain't saying it ain't my fault, but that's how I grew up how I grew up. Like,
Right.
once I got a certain age, I went outside and I grew up how I grew up.
Right.
So it wasn't no I wasn't disrespectful, but it ain't no structure where they gonna be like, you can't do this, and that. Like, nigga, we used to skip school and be at the house playing the game. My dad
Right,
come
yeah.
in like, what's up, boy? And nothing. So
Definitely
Oh.
wasn't no rules like we didn't have no strict
Yeah.
parents.
you 16,
Especially in our
not
house.
coming home. You
Listen,
ain't told them where you going, bro.
Right.
Other
Yeah, we
side
grew
of
up kinda
town,
fast.
so,
I think-
That's why I say these times is a little different.
Yeah,
Back then, when you
yeah.
dipped out the house, you know what I'm saying, you had to catch you. Now
Yeah.
they got cell phones and
oh,
everything.
now I'm following you on
Right.
the map where
Right.
you going.
What are you doing? Who
Yeah.
you with?
What's
Why
the
you over
things,
there?
the Apple things you put in
Right.
the book bags? Like, I'm gonna know where you at all times.
Yeah, you got to be that way with these kids these
It's
days
different.
because it's too much. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, me the biggest thing is communication. Like you said, once you take your feelings out of it and you realize, you know what I'm saying, we are family at the end of the day, but our come and goes our child. You know what I mean? Yeah, I may not like that. Yeah, you might not like this, but at the end of the day, what's best for the child?
Yep.
Right.
Because sometimes Corey won't answer my phone, I hit her. Corey ain't answer my phone, you hit him, let him tell him to hit me. You know what I mean? Same
like
way.
we still do that.
Yeah.
He grown as hell.
You talk to your son. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And so I think just that communication makes a big difference. You know what I'm saying? And you got to get on the same page and put the child above, you know what I'm saying, your feelings. Even though it's easier said than done,
Yeah.
I think if
Yeah.
you do that, though, it helps
Because
a lot.
they're like timelines though. You know what I mean? Like, especially in the beginning, it may not be that easy because everybody trying to navigate what this next journey
Facts.
looks like for
Right.
us. And your feelings are all over the place. You know
All
what
over
I'm
the
saying?
place. You,
Y'all just different, bro. I
are different.
I never seen that shit in my life, bro. I told her the other day, I was like, bro,
We are
do
different.
you know that y'all come to the same events? Like, if I did that, bro, she was like, why she here? They cool.
But there's been
You know what I'm
people
saying?
in my who I've been with before who felt away, and I'm just like, that means you're not for me because
gotta
this
deal
what
with
we
it.
doing.
You
Yeah.
gotta deal with
You know
it.
what I
Right,
mean?
right.
And like,
For you to stand on that, that's
It's
See,
what
it's
it
no malice.
is.
We do it just, you know what I mean? It's,
like it's,
yeah.
it's love,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Then we
Like,
grew up together, too. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That could be it too.
And you see somebody
struggle.
struggle and what they overcome, and you see this, and you're like, okay, you know, I'm kind of proud. You know what I'm saying? When you came in life. So I'm just happy to see you be here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And still being the child life, that makes a big difference more than
Makes a
anything.
difference.
You know what I'm saying? So whew, it ain't easy.
It ain't easy.
It's definitely been
It's
I
a
already know.
journey.
right.
It's a journey.
You don't get this far by mistake.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I think mine didn't get easy until they became teenagers.
Yeah.
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 It was
I
ebbs
think
and
it's
flows.
better now. Like we can have events and
Like-
all come together and it's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when you got little kids, it's a whole different ballgame. You got to deal with them. But when they become teenagers, it's a little different. You
Right.
be like, you know what? We shouldn't even be on this. It's
Yeah,
not
it
even
becomes a
as
choice then.
Yeah.
right.
You
It
know,
does.
so yeah.
Definitely make a difference. So now
Gotta
we
evolve. When
Gotta
parents- you
evolve, man.
gotta
I mean-
evolve.
You do. They need to see that.
yeah, a lot of them need to see that though,
They
because
need
if
to
something
see
happens,
that.
you're gonna be all this regret. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you like,
But like I said, we good now. So I'm in the state that we good now. She a great mother. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So
it's good you can say that now.
however far we
Exactly.
went, well, she was always a good mother. You
Right,
know what
I'm
I'm saying?
talking
It's just that we couldn't click.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? So, for the most part, yeah, she a great mom, man. So
Growth looks good on y'all, on us.
Yeah.
Growth looks good on
It
us.
does.
So we talking about women in the house. So it's now it's time to talk a little bit. You know what I mean?
All right. Let's get into it.
Clear my throat for this one. And I'm gonna start this one off with you, Z.
Okay.
Why do you think women have a hard time letting men lead the household? Do you
You
think?
said lead.
Yeah, like they say men's supposed to be the head of the household. Men's supposed to lead. And when I look into relationships with people I know, it don't go that way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not without fight. It's because men is buck, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't naturally a submissive type relationship. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So when I ask you this, why do you think men these days are less trustworthy to lead a household, or maybe just
so
what we know?
why don't women allow the men to lead?
Yeah, so what-
Basically,
I mean, do you see that a lot with the people you deal with?
yeah, because I can speak for myself because there has to be a safety there. Like you have to feel safe in that to know my man got this under control. Like I don't have to monitor what's happening here. I know he's gonna make good decisions. And also a lot of the times when a woman is being submissive, I feel like the man steps into this more of a macho feeling of just like they don't have to run nothing past her because they either may be paying the bills or they're leading the home, but that's your partner. So you still need to communicate and run certain things by her so that she can at least have an understanding of what's happening in this household. Because normally the woman is the manager.
That's true.
She's booking the appointments, she's checking the schedules and all these things, and she adding it to your schedule, but she the one holding everything down. If you run out of soap and milk and tissue, you don't really know that unless you go in the bathroom that's not there.
Right.
That's the manager. So like, why not run whatever's happening, by her, whether you're going to make the final decision or not as the man. And so I feel like when a woman is just like, oh, you're leading, and then you lead me off of a bridge, then now I got to step back up and kind of like, step in a different type of way. So I think it's trusting them showing you
The capable of holding.
that they're capable of holding it down.
So you think when we get a chance to a woman to be submissive to her, we step on that a little bit?
A little bit. Like you fail sometimes. Sometimes men fail at that and then want you to be very submissive, but what are you being submissive to? So it got to go both ways. Like
100%, that's real.
That's real.
what
I
am
like
I
that.
submitting to? Like
That's
You know
real
what
though.
I'm
I know I
saying?
get it.
Yeah.
Because I know we all don't feel a victim of once we feel like we got like that, we don't have to explain no more.
yeah, and you're my partner. Like you're not my father, or you're not my. We're in this together. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trusting you to lead us. But let's talk about it. Let's bring to the table. Like I bring everything. What's happening with the kids to
Right.
the man? What's happening so you should run that by too, because a lot of time, not a lot of times, sometimes the woman is better at the financial part or better at. We have different strengths, so
Correct.
we need to run everything by each other, and then we figure out how to carry it. But you're still leading, still following you. I still trust you, like you're the man of
Just need
of
to
my
know what's
home. I
going
just
on.
I need to kind
So
of
we didn't even look at it like that. We
be
thinking that
involved,
trying
like,
to control us sometimes.
yeah, and then it takes our voice away. So like, oh, you made that decision, you booked that, you did that, yeah. Oh, you did. Well, now I don't have a voice.
Right.
So then, yeah.
I ain't never think about that. That's real. But do you think women have a problem letting men lead the household?
I don't think they have no problem. I mean, if a nigga ain't capable of leading, what you following? Like she said.
That part.
I mean, because a natural leader gonna come in and she gonna know who he is. He gonna have his base. He gonna have his what I call the bases together.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You gonna come in with something. You ain't coming in trying to ease in and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be the man." You should already have yours where I feel comfortable because from appearance of her being around, she gonna see. Okay, he got a nice setup. He's set up already.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
He ain't coming off the ground, which everybody can fall down.
Facts.
But when you come in with your bases, then she know he's a natural born leader, and she can come in and be his helpmate. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about that. If they not trusting him, that mean the nigga he not worthy. Or he acting, but he know, like you say, the finances. He can't handle his money.
Right.
You got to pay bills, and you not doing it. You out here fucking your money off.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? And then you ain't told her you ain't got the money.
That part.
She found out.
Yeah, so like, I mean, that bitch,
go
like,
for
bro.
Yeah.
Let me
like a
know.
real-
Do I need to go
Right.
figure something out?
You got
to
a
hustle,
household, bro.
So you don't believe in blind.
No, man. I mean, that just
That's a
it's
fail.
already given.
You're gonna
Now,
fail.
if your wife lead, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's some men that wife lead and he go make the money and just give it to her and let her figure it out. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't knocking that.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But that just ain't my preference.
It's
of
different
lifestyle.
dynamics and
You see what
different
I'm saying?
homes.
Right.
I don't knock how your house go because we stay in the same neighborhood, got the same stuff, and it might be ran a different way, but it's getting ran.
Correct.
So that ain't none of my business.
Right.
Exactly.
But for me, I want to be the man. I want to show my son how to be the man.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
How he need to handle his business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when he get of age, he know you don't go purposely trying to live off no woman. That ain't how it's supposed to go.
Ooh. Okay.
You supposed to be the protector. She supposed to feel safe. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no wrong with her helping and assisting, but she supposed to be, that's what you are to her. You know what I'm saying? So
You think leaders are born or created?
I think they born. And then you can evolve. You can, because I mean, like I say, I can speak from experience. I was a bullshitter.
Right.
So I had my ex was taking care of shit because I'm out here. I want to go to the bar.
Right.
My partner get out check. Nigga by tomorrow, I should go. Everybody in the bar think we rich.
Right.
You feel me?
But at home, ain't shit
And then I'm
getting
coming home
Yeah.
with an attitude. Yeah, we about to rent, man. What, man? Fuck the rent money. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't ask me about it.
But I'm
either.
young, yeah. So
Right.
so when I grown, I was like, damn, nigga, you was stupid.
Right.
And I know that.
Right.
So once I had my son, and I just grew, now I had to change my role. So
Correct.
so I
Yeah.
take that back. You can become one because I wasn't.
Right.
I wanted to be dumb. I talk shit and get mad and throw a tantrum when I don't get my way. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's on some young nigga shit.
Facts. Me too. I know the
So
feeling.
once I got older and like I realized the stupid things, I don't do that shit no more.
Mm.
So I had to go in the lab and recreate and bring out a new me. So that, a lot of people like, man, you ain't the same. No, I ain't the same nigga. Like Banks say, you got to re-meet me. I ain't
Yeah,
the
I'm
same nigga
growing.
from 10 years.
Facts.
2 weeks
Every-
ago, I
As you
might
should not be.
change.
Yeah, that's
My
real.
opinion on
I'm
something
always
might
different.
change.
Man, wait,
Like,
that means you're
in
growing
2
though.
weeks.
Yeah,
So-
man,
You always
2
supposed
2
to
hours.
change.
Yeah, don't
For
hold
real.
me to nothing from my past.
Yeah.
Facts. Don't hold me to nothing because I got to live
I
my
might not feel
everything.
that way.
Nigga be
Facts.
bad, but that shit over with. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying?
I may have learned
That's
something
real.
else. Yeah, life will teach you something else.
Life will teach you something else.
Yeah.
It'll humble you and it'll teach you. What about you, Nev? What do you think? Do you think women have a hard time allowing men to lead the household?
I wouldn't say women have a hard time letting a man be the man of the household. I think men leave women a lot of times in the masculine energy to handle things that a man is supposed to handle.
Like what? You think women step
Like,
up?
for instance, like D was talking about how, like paying bills and everything like that. Sometimes men be like, okay, well, she the breadwinner, she got it. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
you as a man, you still supposed to hold your own. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And like T said, you show me the way, I'm still gonna follow you, but I need to know why we going that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about communication, direction, and that divine energy. Because a lot of men be like, I want a woman to be my piece, but you ain't giving her that platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Stressing.
Can't be
She done been with the kids all day. She done had to cook, clean. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She got to still be mama. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
work a job.
And you just coming home like, just picking up the remote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
So it's like at the end of the day, you still have a job to do. Both ends still have a job to do. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't work 12 hours, you still got to come home. How was your day, babe? Let me rub your feet. Let me do this for you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
if you want that platform, you gotta set it. You gotta set it for that platform.
Right.
But if you don't set that platform, don't get mad if she kicked that whole platform over and she just started doing her own thing. That's
Right.
your own fault. It's just all in how you lead. But if she ain't trusting how you leading, she ain't going for it.
Yeah, you got to handle your business.
That's true. So you think handling business automatically guarantee a leadership position, or
No, it's
if
still
you-
you still gotta manage from a respectful point of view. You know what I'm saying? Just because you lying and hear me roar, don't mean you gotta roar all the time, and that's how it's supposed to move. You still gotta make her feel appreciated, though. You know what I'm saying?
it's more than just
It's more than just I'm paying rent and bills. It's more than life. She's still human. She still got feelings.
Right.
She's still a person.
But on the back end, the man got feelings too.
that is
I
true.
get that too. That's
So-
respected.
so-
but it's like, that's where the balance, that divine balance I'm talking about, come in at. Y'all got to be able to understand each other, yin yang, and balance each other out.
That's the biggest part,
Yeah.
bro. Understand.
If y'all don't balance each other out, then you know what I'm saying, whoever got the bigger half is gonna win every time. And
Right.
neither one is supposed to win. It's supposed to be
That is
balanced.
true. You ain't lying. Whoever got the biggest split gonna win.
Right, every time. If you got 60-40, how you win and you got 40? There's no
Yeah.
way you gonna win like that.
No way. You
No
gonna
way.
It's gonna be a hard climb
you
for
got to
you.
know your mate too, though.
True.
See what I'm saying?
That's what
now
I'm
both
saying.
of y'all sitting there thinking the same thing. Well, he ain't doing this. She ain't doing this.
And
now,
that just
now
causes
That's
now
where
you
the
don't know what to
communication,
do.
and
It does
that's
cause
what I
resentment.
mean when I say that's where the communication come in.
But
At.
if you
We gotta have a
communicating,
conversation. We gotta have a
understand the
conversation.
communication and move towards with it. See,
Okay.
you can communicate and then shit don't happen.
Then
That
that
is
means
true.
y'all
See what
ain't
I'm
meant to. Then y'all ain't meant to mesh.
So you think sometimes part of leading to is knowing to leave to.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
yeah,
Sometimes
absolutely.
you gotta know this just might not be your tribe. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Shit, sometimes some battles ain't worth fighting.
Sometimes the battle ain't worth fighting. There's no winner. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta be like, you know what? She said that. She got it.
Right.
I ain't even finna. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Right.
keep going back and forth after a minute.
Facts.
People, y'all gonna notice it. All we doing is arguing. All we doing is arguing. After a minute, y'all gonna start telling each other anyway. Maybe we need to just go ahead and go on about our
Facts.
business because we keep going back and forth with each other.
Because I
Right.
ain't with the back and forth.
I'm all for a debate, but an argument, I'm not doing that.
Let's go on and speak, get the resolution to
That's
the
a healthy
forefront.
argument, though.
It is. So do you think sometimes, like, if a woman see you at a certain level, like at your lowest, she don't give you a chance to get the top dog position back again? Like, you know, you don't see this man F up the money, or you see him in a bad space. Do you think it's able to reestablish that leadership position, or once she see you in a certain
Depends
light,
on the woman. How she
it's
feel
kind
about
of
you.
And
hard to come back
I
from?
think that depends on the situation too, or how many times. Like, it's so many nuances to it because,
Right.
like, you done failed 10 times, and now I got to build this back 10 times. It's time for me to exit.
Right.
Because you are not changing. You know what I mean? Like,
choosing to do
you're
this.
choosing to do this,
Right.
and look what you're doing to our family dynamic, our whatever. So I need to exit, whether I want to or not. That's man or woman.
Right.
And that's the
That go both
dangerous
ways.
thing.
Right. That is true.
Yeah, because we're a team, so
And
we
I-
both supposed to be putting in to make us elevate.
Right.
And I think, you know what I mean, you kind of changed my mind about a leadership position because being a leader don't mean you still gotta be a teammate. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us lose that part. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think we forget the teammate part of leading. You know
Because
what
I
I'm
pay the
saying?
bills.
Right.
What I say go.
Right. And I see that within my parents' situation. You know what I'm saying? I think my dad runs a dictatorship that's not justified, you know what I'm saying? Because you feel like he's the breadwinner. So I never want to be that kind of leader, you know what I'm saying? But also I've seen Dion dad just from outside looking in, pay the bills and still give the mom the voice. You know what I'm saying? He let his action lead more than
Like
his
T
voice.
said, she keeps the household.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? When he get his money, he'll turn it over to her to pay the bills.
Right.
He step aside and everything else getting ran. You know what I'm saying? The ship moving.
Right.
They trust each other in that.
Yeah.
They know that dynamic works for them. Like, that's their thing. They got that. You know
Correct.
what I
That's
mean?
why I said leadership. Sometimes
trust
leadership
is
is
like
not even
major
loud.
part.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Okay, we agree then. You know.
You can't be dictating nothing.
Right. But sometimes you know some.
Even if you paying all the bills, like, what are we doing? Like, I want to be able to chill, laugh, have fun with you. But if now it's that kind of program is like,
right. And
it's
so,
not fun for me.
facts. And I think that's sometimes, and both women do it too. If they feel like they
And
pay all the
women
bills
too.
too, you know what I mean? They feel
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, you got to answer to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
the
quick
relationship gets.
So T, from a female point of view, how do you feel about if you are making more money than the man and you see like he might have been on his grind when you got with him, and then all of a sudden it died down?
Like, I
Do you-
surpassed him or he stopped.
I'ma just say
Ooh,
he just
That's a bar
I want
in
to say he
itself.
stopped.
Surpass or stop.
He stopped.
He stopped. Like whatever triggered his mind, he ain't the same guy no more.
He ain't got
Do
the
you look
drive
at him
no more.
different, or do you try to see what's up to build him back?
Ooh, that's a good
Me
question.
personally, like, I feel like I stay longer than I should a lot of times. So I would probably try a few things.
Right.
And then Yeah, because you just start losing respect. You just see me get up every day and go do this
Right.
shit. You know what I mean? And so
Come home, he on the
I come
game.
home and then you wanna touch me. I don't look at like I'm starting out
Yeah.
to look at you. Things change.
Right.
You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
After so long, you're gonna be like, you
That's
want me
real.
to get on top of me and you can't pay the light bill and I've been working all
part.
day and you just in here, but then it depends too, because sometimes like with mental health, some things go wrong. Like,
Right.
the experiences happen, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We all struggle with things sometimes, and so I would understand that and we try to work through that. But at the end of the day, if the behavior doesn't change,
You gotta do what you
you
gotta
gotta
do.
do what you gotta do.
Right.
That's real. That's a leader talk right there.
Right. Nah.
God dang.
Yeah, she threw me off when she said I surpassed him or he stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
that's a difference. That's the difference.
that makes a
Because
difference?
That makes a difference because if he's still going and we both doing this, I just surpassed him because I could have came into a different kind of opportunity,
That's true.
or
Right.
I could have
Right,
had a
right.
different type of education. You just whatever it is that made me go further with like the money or whatever it is, we still locked in.
Right.
But like if you stop,
That's a
That's a
different story
whole-
than me just
yeah,
getting
you
up
just
stop
just
it
got
because
lazy.
you just
Yeah.
not.
try
You
applying
just
yourself.
not
applying
applying
yourself or nothing. Yeah.
Like if she surpassed you with a big opportunity, would you be in your feelings by the ego, or how you feel about that?
I mean, I wouldn't be in my feelings. It'll motivate me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But it will hurt me if she act different on me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Trying to you talk
Yeah,
to
so
you a little
now I'm saying
different.
you do-
ain't
yeah,
cooking,
like,
now
okay.
you cook. Yeah.
Dang, did you forget? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's the only thing that'll hurt me. But most of the time I be motivated by it because, like I said, in my relationship, I wasn't always the breadwinner. You know what I mean? I had
Right.
roller coaster money.
Right.
I'd be up 1 month and then 2 weeks of shit, man. Goddamn, let me get a little $100 out your check. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so it was kind of like the opposite effect for me. You know what I mean? I ended up locking in and going up, but I think it's the way you treat me when you surpass me.
Yeah.
If you do it like, okay, I'm getting this, okay, let me, you know what I'm saying? It's an opportunity, then that motivates you. But if you shit on me, then definitely resentment comes. You know what I'm
Been in
saying?
that situation before.
Yeah.
It is not a pretty thing.
Nah, man, that's why I think as a man, you gotta handle your business, man, because it's very valuable that you keep your manhood.
And as a woman too, because
Yeah.
a man or a woman can switch up. Things change.
Things
And
change.
then you just be out there. So
Especially if you don't put all your eggs in this
Yeah.
basket.
Right.
yeah, you gotta have like you gotta have your own.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
You gotta be
At
able
the
to
end of
stand
the
on
day,
your own too.
Most definitely. Communication, direction, understanding,
And ambition.
and ambition.
And especially when you got little ones looking at you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Right.
like you said with your son, like you want to show
think
him
I'm
what a
his hero, you know
right.
what I'm
You,
saying?
you're right.
So-
You can't look crazy
I
for
don't even
them.
feel right if I can't do this and do
Yeah.
that and
Man, what?
know,
and
Not
the-
to mention,
Yeah.
kids will point that out.
Oh,
I
man.
gotta go do this. Daddy ain't doing it, so why I gotta do it? You know what I'm saying?
And see, the opposite was for me from my son was a daughter. You know what I mean? I don't want my
Right.
daughter looking up to a no good nigga. You know what I mean?
Right,
I don't
right.
want to be
That
played
part.
with. You know what I'm
Showing
saying?
my little girl like
Right.
this how you move.
And that's
as a
it.
woman.
Yeah,
this
like
how
you know,
move.
I like to show love in the house, so you don't go outside searching for it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
right.
at the end of the day, you know, you can call me. Pops got you,
Yeah.
that part.
and that makes a big difference. I think of the child's self esteem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. All right. So we're gonna switch speeds a little bit. We're gonna go to something that's kind of different, but ain't different because we all talked about it earlier about social media.
Yeah.
You already know social media, the new streets.
You think so? The
Man,
streets.
what? Social
It
media-
They
really
be
is.
playing like they in the street.
Nah,
social media, the
it
street.
really is.
Get
You-
street.
Social media become law. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't
Wherever
even.
you
You
wanna
ain't
be
even got to
on
go see a
social media.
movie.
Not only
these
that,
days.
a meme determines the whole culture way of thinking. Like, you ever seen some meme and everybody posts the same meme?
Yeah.
You see how that one thing, that one statement, and everybody posted.
That's
Like,
programming.
yeah, but if people stand on business behind it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you'll see somebody say, new me, new you. Like, new year, new me. You know what I'm saying? And really act funny because they feel like you don't fit a new person. But what did you do new besides your attitude? You know what I mean?
But you on social media. You feel me?
Man.
So
you know what I mean?
You can kind of direct your own traffic. And you got a large following, they gonna follow your lead. Whether it don't even make sense or we ain't seeing shit different, but
Right.
you might have changed your hair color. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not their reality though. But they have made it their reality. You stand on business behind what you see. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so this is the question I ask: what impact has you think have social media had on people day to day living? That first we're gonna say positive. What positive impact you think social media has had, nephew? What you think?
Positive. A lot of people are making income off of it. That's one
true.
thing. A lot of people is really all in. If you're gonna be on social media, it's really what you following, what your algorithm is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you following them with positive stuff, that's what's gonna come up in your feed.
That is true.
But if you following all that extra, all the BS, naked women and all that, don't get mad if that just pops up in your feed.
That shit.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
real.
So it's really about what you gravitating towards.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Social media wasn't even for what we use it for, to be honest. Like Facebook, it wasn't for what we do for. It was about making sure you keep in touch with people that you ain't seen in a long time, high
Right.
school, family. We done turned it into a whole
Man, bro, on legs.
sneak dissing,
That shit
day
turned into
now,
crime.
They now
group chats and
Ain't
stuff.
no change
Like
the
we
game.
done turned it into stuff it ain't even supposed to be. But on the positive side, yeah, it's now you can make income off of it. You know what I'm saying? You can show people who you really are,
You think people show who they really are on social media, or how they think?
how they think.
Okay.
I say that
You
because
show the good
technically,
parts.
when you tap that,
Right.
it says what's on your mind. You know what I
Facts.
mean? Just
People
because that
don't
was on
realize
your
that part
mind,
too.
that don't mean that's who you really are.
Correct.
But I'm glad that's how you think, though. You know?
What about you, D? What you think one of the positive impact social media had on people's lives?
Income is definitely one. I think that's that's the major thing, man. And it give a lot of people who ain't never really probably never been nobody. They can become whoever you want to be.
That's
So it can give you confidence too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can get paid and you can get a whole new confidence. You be a whole new person.
You do
You could
get
have been the person in school that never taught. Nobody never liked you.
I was about to
But
say
you get on
that,
social
yeah.
media and get some money
The
somehow and
outlet.
show your lifestyle. They'll think you was the don of the school. You know what I'm saying?
and also get some people like they be like head of administrating of these groups and stuff, so they be like the leader of a whole
Yeah,
group, and they ain't
you see
never
what I'm
led
saying?
nobody ever in their life.
Yeah.
It could definitely
So,
give you
Like,
that.
man, yeah, that man stuff is funny to me.
Give you power. What about you,
I think
T?
it's like, if we saying positive, maybe like connections and like networking.
Facts.
Because you could be, say, if you're making a beat or something, somebody could be in Paris and make a beat and send it to you. So
Right.
it's like
Yeah.
you can network. And it goes back to income.
Right.
Sometimes community,
Right.
because we do need that. Like sometimes if you're looking for a certain type of community and you can't just walk outside and find it.
That's true. You never know.
You can get guided to, like if you're looking for a yoga community with just all black or all whatever
Right.
it is you're looking for, you can really just find that.
I do like that part too. And I'm gonna piggyback off that. I think social media give you a chance to see stuff that you wouldn't know was out here. You know what I'm saying? Like if you say like a truck group or a dog group, you know what I mean? Find people with similar interests of you. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the positive part. Besides the income, I think I've found so many different places to go and so many different restaurants. You know what I'm saying?
Kids.
Forgot about that.
Man, when I be out of town,
I
I find
definitely do that.
Yeah,
Go on
like-
TikTok and find
the new
Yeah.
spots in
Yeah,
the city,
wherever the
right?
spots
And
is,
go
yeah.
try. I love that part about social media. How
Me too.
it just open your eyes to so much different stuff that you wouldn't know ahead of time. You
You're
know
like,
what I'm
this in
saying?
my city?
Right. When this open.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
a
that's
lot of
fine.
them restaurants
I'm
do it
going
like
here.
that.
Yeah, a
Get
lot of
one or two
man,
people to go
what?
there that's big,
Mm-hmm.
and you might have had 5-10 customers. Now they running out of food.
Go viral.
See what I'm
When
saying? So-
somebody post your plate, you go out of here.
Upcoming business owner.
So
can
your
definitely-
business is getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the exposure is a good thing. You
You
know
get
what I'm saying?
everybody exposure, which
Man,
you don't got to
what?
pay for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to be popular to be exposed. You just anybody can. You know what I'm
White
saying?
person can see you filming and whatever I liked about his shirt or what he said.
Yep.
Let me tap in and shout him out. Now you come out. You might be a celebrity, You
Right.
feel me? So
Out of nowhere.
that shit can happen just like that.
And that's
Yeah.
what I do
You know
like
what I'm
about
saying?
the part of social media. It opened the world up to us. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't really leave outside of our community. Now it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, on the negative side, what I don't like, I think the impact it has negative is that it has started having people compare each other life. You know what I'm saying? Like even though you do say it's people only post their positive stuff, but I don't want to see about all your problems. Like keep your problems to yourself. Anyway, show me the positive. You know what I'm saying? But I think social media has given people insight into people's lives without actually having to know them. So now you form an opinion about somebody you don't know. You know what I'm saying? And so you can not post and not express yourself, but if you a creator or you know what I mean, you know artsy,
That's
Kinda
you
gotta
need
do
to
that.
post.
right? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the negative part about it. I think it's having like it's making people depressed. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Yeah,
it's weighing
definitely.
heavy
I
on
think
your
it's
mental.
man. I think it's weighing heavy on your mental
It
because you
is.
have nowhere just to be able to heal at sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't went through a breakup, and you look at one negative thing. Now all of a sudden,
Everything sad.
ain't nothing.
Everything talking
Right.
about
No lie.
Everything dying.
Like,
Right, everything done. You done lost a family
Ain't no
member.
life.
Right, everything just dark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the downside.
I
I
don't
think
like
just
that.
I think it just kind of like feeds the, you know what I'm saying, the negativity. It gives people a herd mentality. Like,
Loud.
right, there's no more individuality. If you don't like that, it's okay not to go along. You know what I mean? I think that's one of the negative side. But what about you, T? What you think one of the negative parts of
I
it?
agree with that. And then also, I feel like as many people that's on social media and that are different, it's still making everybody like do the same shit.
Absolutely.
Like all the girls gonna look alike. You're gonna have the same kind of hair. You're gonna have the same kind of bag. It got to be the same kind of hair. Like the individuality kind of fades. It's like everything looks just alike.
Everything.
And it's like, and then if you do something different, and then now people
You
don't like that
crucified.
because you're like, I don't want to do that.
Facts.
You know
Just
what I
follow the
mean?
trend.
You
Yeah.
gotta follow that, and I don't like that part. And then the part that, so the good part is like if you are in different worlds on side of the world that you can network. But then the sad part is if you are on different parts of the world, you get to like feel like you know me, and
Right.
you can just say
Right.
something crazy. Even if I
Fact.
log off, that's gonna weigh on me.
Absolutely.
Now I'm insecure. Like it's just so many levels to that.
That is true. So the inclusion of your life without including yourself in your life.
And it's addictive.
That's the worst part.
It's addictive. It's something about just doing
Waking
that,
up.
doing that.
I ain't gonna
jumping on
cap
your
it down.
phone.
Yeah. As
It's
soon as I
very
wake, I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I wake up in the
Unlimited
morning, I'm already
information.
looking
That's
at
overload,
it.
though.
Yeah.
Think
Yes.
about what that does to your mind. How much
think that was on
information
purpose,
are
though.
we
Of
supposed
course.
to receive
Because you can
in one
track
day?
everything with that. I think it
Because
was on purpose.
you got to think about the creators of social media. They ain't no people persons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how do you get included in the world?
You see what
Get a world
everybody
platform to
doing,
bring.
where
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
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 So what about you, D? What you think one of the negative impacts social media has had on people?
You don't know who real. Like you said, everybody look alike. You don't know if this person real. And they get to the thing of they feel like they celebrities. You know what I'm saying? They on there
Everybody
talking
is
crazy, get a little million views and lose their mind.
Right.
So, yeah, man, social media different. That's
Social
why I
media-
try to stay away from all that and just stick to whatever I want to see, and
Right.
that's it. Because it just be so much stuff that's like, man, I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know. I think that's hurting these kids too because they're not
don't
building
know.
relationships for real. They're building superficial
some
relationships.
metaverse shit.
They
Yeah.
don't know what's real.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what about you? What's something negative you think social media has had on people's
Drama.
lives?
Drama.
Drama.
What do you mean you say drama?
When I say drama, like they say me and you have a problem. I can call you and say, Cody, this what I had a problem with, this, that. But most people don't do that. They go straight to social media, saying all these pussy ass motherfuckers, they always get on my goddamn nerves.
Yeah.
Subliminal game has gotten real.
It was,
you
that
be
shit
like-
go up though.
Don't it go up?
And it
shit
go
go
up.
Man, people
My
make it
And
real.
sister done got famous
Dead
off
serious.
saying you ain't give me no money.
Right.
That's crazy.
But you
That
see
shit
what-
right.
That's
What?
crazy.
For
Wow.
real. And she could have probably was lying about a lot of that shit. Nobody cares.
Could just been mad and pick up your call that
You
day.
feel me?
Yeah.
Or maybe that was her intentions. Anyway.
Yeah.
That was a solid play if there was.
Look
it.
at Finesse Tucson. He trying to feed the negative. You ever see him on social media right now?
Yeah. Something wrong.
But
with
Stay
him.
on social
I
media.
think something wrong
But
with
bro got bigger on social media doing that than rapping.
He did.
That's the crazy part.
A lot of people did that. Get
I
big
don't know,
up.
can he come back rapping?
You don't even care about the rap no more.
I mean, he hard now. He be spitting. I mean, bro, top
could.
level. You know what I'm saying with them words, but I don't know. Can he get back to his first when he came out? Now that he done became a social media guy.
Yeah, your song won't even be taken serious no more.
You know what I'm saying? That's
I
the
mean,
only thing.
I don't know, because with music, if you drop something that's hard, people gonna listen.
That's true. Cause Lil
Like,
Duval dropped
it
that
don't
song.
matter.
That song Lil Duval.
Living
dropped.
my best.
Everybody rock with him. It's like when
Yeah,
people
that's
ain't
true.
I
rocking
ain't gonna
with
lie.
you,
Ever since
you
that song
can't
came
go
out, I
up.
follow that for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah, that one song.
Ain't
A
going
good
back
song
and
will
forth.
get you past certain
Yeah,
things.
but see,
If
bro
the
was
song-
already
if the
likable,
music
and
good.
a lot of people
He
did.
was already a comedian.
That
though.
is true. He wasn't.
A lot of people cutting Finesse off. They ain't fucking with him. So, and his music is hard. He's steady dropping bangers, but ain't nobody fucking with him. So it's like they kind of like pushing bro to the side.
He's kind of attacking a lot of people though.
It's kind of in a joking, man. He must go in that bag, But they ain't
Jay
knowing,
Prince
bro.
and them.
Hey, man, they got him in a crazy deal, man. Let him out, man. He saying, let me out.
At some point, you gotta take your. Nobody told you to sign that
That's gonna be
crazy
your
deal. Can't
lesson.
you read?
You gotta take your lesson
Right,
and
then
learn.
you gotta take your lid.
It's
That's
hard
why.
learn on business, boy. Just because you
Take
want
your
out, but we
lesson
don't do it
and
for shit. It don't work like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Right. Okay.
Should have kind of learned the financial side of the business.
Read your
first.
You gotta think
contract.
nigga been in jail all that time.
He not.
When you jumping out to a nigga putting $1 million in your hand, you
sold your
saying
soul.
sign here and get this bag. I could read it, or I can get this bag and go on and keep moving how I'm finna do. And a lot of black
then-
people, that's what we gonna do.
And then you want to get out the deal.
You know what I'm saying?
And now you
It don't
start.
work like that.
Every choice come with an
We ain't got
invoice, and
financial
one day
literacy,
you're
so
gonna
that's
have to
what
pay it.
happens.
Every
Now
choice,
you paying it back in the long run.
every choice you make come with an invoice,
Yeah, part.
and
Yeah.
one day you're gonna pay it. It may not be the day.
Pulled up in
You
that
gonna pay
jet.
that
dang,
tab.
You
You gonna
know
pay that tab.
You paying 30,000 for this? I thought y'all would just come and pick me up in it.
Ain't
Right.
nothing free.
You gonna pay that tab.
Ain't nothing
Yeah.
free.
When you said black folks, that's something us black folks do. That's crazy. That's my next question. Because us as black folks, do you think we starting to blame white folks for everything? Like, it seems like we always saying, "Oh, them crack." I hate to say that, but
Yeah.
the crackers goddamn got you. You don't act like them white folks. You know what I'm saying? Or we kind of give white folks too much credit when we say, "Man, I should take myself to them white folks." You know, I knew better to take myself to the niggas. So, do you think us as black folks sensationalize white people as far as like when it come to luxury?
Damn, boy, that's a good
Creating, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Do it seem like we kind of overdoing it now? It's like we give them like way too much credit. You ever say them folks got?
truth into that.
Why do you think that?
Because, bro, a lot of black people don't handle business right. Maybe I don't know if we was taught it or if it's we always trying to up one. You feel me?
Okay.
So if we go hit a lick and we can split it, right?
Yeah.
Or I can just give you this and say something ain't happening and keep the rest.
Okay.
A lot of that happens.
Finessing, yeah.
A lot of people don't fill out behind money. I ain't saying white people don't do that.
Right. I'm
but
saying they do that.
they do that too, but
Right.
it's I don't know, bro. A lot of damn, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna just keep it like this. We got to do better. We got to do better.
But even with us doing better, like why we always say them white folks got them, or you don't act like that. Them white folks, or
But a lot of folks act different with the
Or
white
even
people.
why
though.
do we even feel like
yeah, why do we
they
pedestalize
got-
that?
I think that is like it comes from way before we were born, way before our grandparents were born and everything.
It's embedded.
Because of how it has been. It's been history and proven that even when black people did have, it's been burned down, it's been taken. And so it makes us feel like we have to work harder to get things. Versus, and a lot of times they had a head start because of that type of setup.
Correct.
So they had a head start. And so a lot of the time, the generational wealth for them had been building even back before we could even own our own money, like hold our own money or whatever. So I think it stems from that. And then, especially like black people, sometimes we have less than, like in our environments, certain things aren't the same as in some of their environments.
Correct.
And then we feel like, oh, as soon as I can afford to go to their environment, I'm going to go to their environment because their education is better. The potholes in the street could be better. They're safer. You ain't got to worry about niggas taking your shit as much. But there are things in their community you do have to worry about. But at the same time, you want that peace. And sometimes you feel like you can get it in different environments.
But you know, they say the generational wealth for white people is a very slim generation. They got a lot of white people are poor. You know what I'm saying?
So what are some of them doing differently? Like they do.
I think
do
we
you
just
think?
sensationalize it more than anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think one thing we should start doing is saying black owned business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a business,
right.
right?
Like I'm saying, like nobody successful to attach their business to a color.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
I was gonna say,
yeah, because you don't see white people saying white owned business.
right.
Well, because they businesses already people gonna go there. So a lot of black owned businesses. I think that's why they saying black owned business, because they trying to promote. Because it's not in our mind to go find a black owned business. You see what I'm saying?
But
Most times we're gonna go to a business, but it's not gonna be black. So that's why they try to promote it, to get our mind a switch of we can go eat here too. We can go here too. We can go shop here too. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
think,
do you think that hinders us sometimes as black people? Because like sometimes we don't want to support if it's black for some reason. You feel like even if you put your name on something, people won't support that.
Yeah,
That's
they don't.
true.
But if you don't put your name on it, they'll buy it up. And as soon as they know it's yours, they won't support it.
especially if they know you for
That's
real.
If they know you, you're
That's a
like,
weird
why
dynamic,
you
though.
know me?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you support me? But you'll go up there and spend. I don't know. I don't know why that holds weight
What's-
like that.
I think when you put a color on things, you stigmatize it. You know what I'm saying? And it keeps you from focusing on just the building. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so stressed. You're saying I'm black on this, I'm black on that. But
Prime example, Destination,
who that?
the barbecue spot in California.
Okay,
When everybody thought it was pop spot, right? It went crazy.
okay.
As soon as they found out the white man owned it, oh, I thought you put him as a slave. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But it got popped. It popped off because they thought the old guy. That was
Oh
his
yeah,
spot.
the father bone
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Then
yeah.
he fired him, right?
Right.
So when he fired him, in his mind, I don't think that he know his consequence of firing him. Because people didn't come there because of you.
Right.
When he seen Pops dancing on the camera, that's just something because he kind of relates to everybody.
Right.
You know, I think of my granddad, my uncle. You know what I'm saying? So
Correct.
when you fired that man because you thought you had his notoriety, they gonna still come. You finna have to shut down. That's what they don't understand.
That's true. But I think it'll help if we just worry about the building foundation more part than anything. Because if you're thinking Africa or countries that are predominantly black, you think they sensationalizing. You know what I mean?
But they already,
They're not saying black owned.
yeah, but they already there. You see what I'm saying? Then for some reason we like to stick together. Sometimes for the bullshit.
That's it. It's
Like when somebody get killed and they black,
yeah,
bro, we'll go. But the thing is, we still handle it the wrong way.
facts.
We go tear our own shit up, and still off of something that. How did you get by this man dying to go do this?
facts. It didn't get no
You
justice.
see what I'm saying?
It
But
ain't
people,
no
it's like people are always with the bullshit. That's why the bullshit sells.
facts. But I ain't gonna lie. I can't gonna lie. When I finally got a little bit of change, I definitely moved from where I grew up
I
at.
definitely want
Hey.
to stay in a good area
Me
that's
too.
safer, less crime. And when you put it in there, you put where are the better school systems? Where are the a lot of times.
It's around different
But
people.
you know,
that-
things are changing a little bit because there's a lot of us. We get money, like
we are. And we,
Well, this is
we're
Atlanta,
building.
so-
Yeah, in
That's true.
Atlanta.
That's the only
I
one
can
that
say for
people
Atlanta.
say.
For Atlanta,
Certain
for
places
Atlanta,
get
you
money
kinda
like
say
that.
what you wanna say.
Actually, right.
Yeah.
A lot of
We
people
getting
get money
penalized
get
for
worse.
getting money.
That's
This
true.
shit, this shit wasn't this high.
Nah.
I had an apartment, a 2-bedroom on Camp Creek,
very
brand new
expensive.
for $700.
Oh no, them days gone.
You feel me?
I don't think that's ever coming back.
Right.
Yeah, but other states have nice spots like that for that same price.
Yeah, but yeah, in Atlanta.
So that Black Hollywood shit really fucked us
Oh, no,
up. They
that's
kept
real.
screaming
Facts,
that shit.
facts.
You know
And then we
what I'm
finna
saying?
get the soccer FIFA. It's gonna even go up even higher.
Yeah, so
Yeah, what you think? Now, why you think us as people sensationalize white people as far as like we associate them with luxury, safety, and you know what I mean?
I think it's a mental thing. I think we was always taught that they were supposed to be quote unquote better than us or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That goes like T said, it goes back before our time. You know, slavery, they was already ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. I just look at it like we sensationalize because we was always taught that that's the bar. White people are the bar. We gotta try to surpass them or meet them.
I don't know if I was taught that because Asians don't feel that way.
No, because
Is it structured?
they're a real community. Like they
There
stick
you go.
together for
Yeah.
real.
Right.
Like they for their people.
And the Asians anywhere they're in the
They go
hood or
anywhere,
they're in the
but they don't
good,
stick
they can
together.
survive anywhere.
anywhere. I think that's the mentality we gotta more like take on to get past that stigma.
Mhm.
It's like don't put color on it, put business on it. You know what I mean? And I think when we do that, we'll stop sensationalizing. Because I hate when people start saying, "Oh, them white folks holding me back, them white folks this and them white folks." I'm like, we sit back admiring they work too much instead of getting to work. You know
A
what I
lot
mean?
of time people screaming that shit be the niggas on the bullshit.
Yeah, that
They
is
ain't
true.
trying hard enough.
There
You
you
know what
go.
I'm saying?
Facts.
But
So-
and also I don't even know. Like I guess people do like the white folk. But like I think anything with a high value. So I guess they're placing white people as high value because even like say for jeans, there could be a good quality jean, say I don't know Zara,
Right.
and you get the jean. But then now if you go get some Amiris, because they cost $10K or $20K, or whatever,
Right.
I want those on. So it's about the decision that you make. Like, what are you putting your money into too? Like your mindset.
Facts.
I think it's mindset too, because maybe some white people ain't putting their money in that. Maybe they getting buildings.
Right.
Maybe the black, we want to. I don't know. Sometimes we put a
We
lot
keeping
into
them
our.
in business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about standing up.
I don't
So-
think Gucci and all these spots was selling that much, man. All niggas out here getting money and rapping, man.
Man, you know, man, pandemic, man, them folks when they bought up all the
You
goddamn
heard Preacher
Gucci.
say
But
he,
like,
don't,
why?
he don't wear the same thing twice.
Right. The materialistic, we only people get paid off our sweat instead of what we produce.
Yeah.
We
That's
definitely
a
got to
mind
become
thing.
right.
Because, like, it don't matter how much something costs. Like, who are you?
Right.
Like, do you know who you are? You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I think
that's a big change.
And
though.
then you move differently
You
when
came
you know
from
who
not
you
having
are.
it.
And that's what the younger generation too. They don't chase brands no more like we do. You know what I
They
mean?
make
Yeah.
their own. They do whatever because they understand. Like, I'm the one who make this look good.
Facts.
They understand
right.
that.
They're looking at their power. So, speaking of this, we all got kids. Probably one day they're gonna go to college, even though they may not have to. Do you think it's beneficial for a minority to go to a HBCU or a traditional college? On there, what do you think? Because you probably the closest one to having your kids go to college.
I think when it comes to going to HBCUs, I just think it's more about saying I'm black and I go to a black school.
You think it's more beneficial for minorities to go to HBCU over traditional?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely do. I feel like that way, if you go to a HBCU, you have a better chance of learning the history, from black people, what I'm saying? Black teachers, black professors,
Right.
black administrators, what I'm saying? Things of that nature versus you're being taught in traditional from a more structured, wiping out
System
the history that's not there, is there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like minorities should go to more HBCUs versus a traditional school. What
about you? Do you think it's more beneficial to go as a minority to go to a HBCU over traditional college?
I wouldn't say it's more beneficial. I say, especially with new NIL, I would suggest you give it a shot.
Well, the HBCU?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you a big higher athlete that can go to Georgia, go try HBCU for a year. Like Travis Hunter, go try it for a year. Whether you stay or not, you can put a little light on them, right? Get more coverage, and it'll bring more money to the black schools. And then you can go off to where you want to go. You know what I'm saying?
I think Dion was the reason why he went to HBCU more than anything.
Yeah, he was. But I'm saying, but somebody got to start. Somebody got to give you a head start to make you know this shit can be cool too.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
We can get on TV too. So I think if a lot of more athletes can, like I say, because they change the schools every year anyway.
Yeah.
So shoot down here, try this out. Then after that, go where you want to go and finish your career.
What would you prefer your son go to?
If he was a high class athlete, I'm sending his out to Georgia. Bulldog. Hey.
What about you, T? What you think is more beneficial for a minority to go to HBCU over traditional college?
I don't know. I guess it depends on like what are you going to school for.
Right.
That makes a difference. And then because honestly, I'm not really educated on it that much, but like, do you guys know like with the HBCU schools, are those really black owned schools? I don't even think they're black owned.
So board trust might be different. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Lie.
So my thing is
it really a black?
Is it really a black? Yeah,
that's something I'm about to look into.
Right. I'm almost.
That'll just piss me off.
No, honestly,
I never thought to look at that.
No, honestly, I don't really.
You just said HBCU black.
I don't really think they're black owned. So I don't think they're black owned. But I do love the fact that you can get some of your culture or whatever, which is important because they are trying to erase some of our history. Mm-hmm. And that's important. You do need to know those things about, yourself. But I just feel like it depends on what you're going to school for. The HBCU, high as fuck, just like the other schools.
Thanks.
But I guess if it's for like the culture or depending on like if you're going for a certain type of like history program or something, it just depends on what you're going for because what is that too? You know what I'm saying? Like if we need to figure out, are they black owned for real? Or like what benefit are you going to get from it?
Right. Is it helping you in the next level? And I kind of agree. I'm going to piggyback. I agree with you too about what's the major. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a black child or minority child raised in a predominantly white area should go there if they want to know the culture. But like D said, man, if my child a goddamn stud athlete,
you need to go.
I think you should probably go to Georgia.
We're trying to get the money, man.
But that also
it needs to make sense,
right? And I also think if you're a child that grew up in the hood and was smart, I think you should be exposed to more other than your thing. You know what I'm saying? I think
they need exposure.
So like I said, depending on what your major is, and then like again, we need to do some homework on these HBCUs and see what's.
She got me thinking about that.
Right.
I ain't even think. I ain't think about that.
Does it help you get ahead in life, basically? Yeah. Okay, we all agree upon that. It all depends on. So we're gonna get a little deeper now, since we're going down the hole even deeper. I know recently, so we all had losses in life, right? We all lost somebody important. We all lost a loved one and all that. And so, my question is, like, what advice do you give to somebody what has been the hardest thing to do after the loss of a loved one, I should say? And since Steve, I think you just recently lost the closest one of your grandma.
Yeah.
What has been your hardest thing to do after that loss?
Just everyday life. Like, I think just knowing my grandma was there, that was a love, you know what I'm saying, that cannot be replaced. So just knowing that my grandma is not here is kind of tough for me, but it's very hard. But the most thing I do is just keep moving, try to live in the word that she's given me or anything she's instilled in me, or just knowing that that's my new motivation.
Right.
She might not be here no more, but I'm going to keep working hard to make her proud. So that's the hardest thing for me, just living life without her. Just trying to keep the memories alive. That's the most important thing.
That's real. Okay, T, I'm gonna let you follow that, because you've been through some. I don't know if I can even function. You know what I'm saying? You've unfortunately lost both of your parents, man.
Like kind of like back to back. It felt like
right in a short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? So what's been the hardest for you to be? What's been your hardest battle?
It changes you. No matter, I think, the relationship that you have with them, losing your parents, I feel like it changes you as a person, period. For me, I know I went into like, words have power, so I don't want to say depression, but dark places, low places. They're never coming back. You go into all these modes of like what you could have said, what you could have did, and then you have to keep rearranging your thoughts all the time of the great times that you did get to experience them. So you got to remember those experiences that you created with them, or that were created with them, and hold on to that. But like, just, it's like a void and something's missing, and that's it. Like, it's always missing. It's not coming back, and you got to kind of like live with that. And just so navigating the new you without your loved ones. It's hard, and I don't think it gets easier. You just keep going, but I can't say it gets easier. It may get lighter, but not easier.
Right. Okay, D, what about you? What's been?
I ain't experienced no losses as of yet.
Right, nothing closer to that.
I don't want to experience it no time soon, God willing. But yeah, I ain't experienced none yet.
Right, I think I'm with you on that too. I haven't lost nothing that's that close.
Super close, yeah.
I've lost a grandparent, but
I had a partner,
right, a couple partners. But as far as like with the partners thing, I was just trying to live for them, but nothing personal enough that kind of shook my world. So I mean, that's why
yeah, it changes you as a person. Like,
I can imagine
everything changes. Everything you thought, like all your thoughts, everything just it's a big change. There's a big void.
Me and my grandmother, we stayed together, so I'm so used to being able to just walk in there, have a conversation with her. I need to vent, I need to talk,
right,
to just looking in the room and no one there. So it's like
there's an emptiness there.
Right.
So you think moving forward has been the hardest thing?
Moving forward the most.
What gets you through the days? Like, what's something you do like?
It changes as time goes by. It changes. Sometimes you go backwards in it, and sometimes you're stronger in it. Every day be different. But I think, just like you said, Steve, like just knowing like they're proud, doing things that they would honor. You know what I'm saying? Like honoring them in that way. And also just some of the things with the people that are still here, trying to make sure that you tap into whatever you felt like you didn't do with them. Making sure you check on your people.
Right.
Loving on them, being there for them. You could be there for people and not even talk. Sometimes they just need you to be there.
Being present, right.
Just learning from what you didn't do or what you thought you could have done or they would have wanted you to do. So that keeps me going.
I got you. Okay, yeah. Okay, D. So since we talking about parents, I'll start with you, D, and we're gonna go around. What's something you want your dad to know that you never told him?
Nah, Pops know I love him. Nah, he always been there, bro. Like me and my Pops never had an argument, bro.
Right.
Yeah, man, I don't even think he ever too much yelled at me. So
right.
nah, bro. I tell him I love him, but he like I said, he know that.
So he got no stone unturned.
Nah. I mean, cause we talk a lot more now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That with my son. Yeah. I mean, like I said, we as of right now, like I said, we straight, we good.
Right. What you T? What's something you want your dad to know that you never told him?
My dad, I would probably, he always told me how proud of me he was, but I would probably tell him that I'm proud of him.
Right.
My dad, when I was a young girl, had addiction problems. He was addicted to drugs, and so I would tell him, like in his later years, of how he turned his life around, how proud of him I am. But I do have a stepdad who raised me, and I tell him all the time, Bernard, I tell him, I love him. I'm proud of him. Like, he raised 2 girls on his own. He didn't have no kind of guide to do. He had a community and like a tribe, my family, but he did it his way on his own terms, and we are grateful.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he did it when
he did his
cool.
Big one.
Right, ain't gonna lie, but no, he's been solid.
He different, like,
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, but no, different. He's a good guy, man. Like, something you didn't see back then. Me personally, my story a little different. Yeah, I would tell my dad, get your shit together.
Right now?
Hell yeah, right now. Tighten the fuck up.
Okay.
Hell wrong with you.
Okay.
You got all these daughters out here. You got me. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out your own way. I'm very proud of you having a survivor. I love how you stand on your own 2 feet. I love how you don't ask somebody for nothing. But man, you gotta treat my mama better and stop being an asshole to your younger daughters, man. Like, they need you. I think you should get out your own way, get out your feelings, and be the parent and reach out first. Sometimes you never called none of us. I think my dad might call me 5 times my entire life. Whoa. But we talk though, you know what I mean? That my dog still though, you know what I mean? Like, get out your way, man. And I think you gotta let your past be your past and embrace what years you got left, because if my mom was to leave you, you'd be in trouble, because I probably wouldn't take care of you if you could take care of yourself. I'm joking, but I love you, but tighten up.
Get out his own way.
Yeah. What about you, Steve? What would you tell your dad?
On some real shit, I feel like I need to give my father his flowers.
Okay.
A lot of times growing up in the teenage years, I used to blame him for everything.
I know.
Be mad at him for the past. But in reality, I think he was giving me tough love, so I learned to man up and be my own man. So I have to say thank you. I appreciate you for everything you have looked out for me through, and just being there for me, giving me hard love when I needed it. And thank you for always just giving me the blunt truth, even when I didn't like it.
Yes, sir. So, Flip, what's something you want to tell your mom that you never tell her?
My dog. That's my dog.
Shout her right.
That's my sister.
With all due respect, shout her right. My mom, I love you. I thank you for giving me life. Thank you for everything you done for me. But I'm going to say, just like he said, step your shit up.
Oh.
To who?
To you?
My mom.
Damn.
I'm saying, as far as
like, I reach out to my mom. I wish we could spend more time together, hang out more, get a deeper bond with each other. We on a text phone, like, surface. I wish we could hang out more. I love my mama to death, but I just wish we could spend more time together. That's it.
Okay.
Can you make that happen too, though? Like,
yeah.
Like, set it up and, like, this day be here.
You think she'll follow through?
This is important to me. Yeah. Set this up. You need to be here this day. I need to love on you.
Listen, all my mama's got to do is give me a phone call. I don't care if I'm working. I will PTO and we'll hang out.
Can you set the date up and she'll be there? You think that'll work if you set up a date?
I think it would. I think it could. But as again.
You prefer her to do it,
I
like you're saying.
I prefer we
to
come
reach out.
together and do it.
Effort,
You know
mutual
what I'm
effort.
saying? I don't want to be like, hey, mama, be here at this time, and then I get there at this time and she don't show up or something like that. Or I don't want her to set me up to do that, and then I can't do it.
Right.
I'd rather us just come on, okay, this day, this time, we doing this together.
Right. Okay, to my mom, I just want to let her know, which I probably tell her I love you and I'm super proud of you. I actually think you can do better than my dad, but I'm joking.
She is a queen.
I'm joking. I love
That's
you,
the
mom.
queen.
Man, I wish that one thing I want you to do is find you a hobby. Like, I want you to find something that you love doing. You know what I'm saying? I think that you have a second part of your life that you can live if you just decide to live a little bit. I think you're so smart. You probably should run for mayor of Fayetteville.
Yeah.
So I want you to tap into yourself, mom, and just find yourself outside of your identity of marriage. I think that'd be good for you.
Yeah, and I love you too. You helped raise me too.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
never forget
Let's
that.
go, Annabelle.
That's the big part of my tribe. She
Right.
definitely raised me and my son. Period.
Facts. She's very
Like
important.
she
goated.
different too.
Yeah, she hit different.
She built different.
Yeah, the one
She
thing
deserves the world.
Facts.
one thing I respect about my grandma, she gonna give you the truth whether you like it or not.
Oh yeah.
Facts. She got no cut.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
She ain't caring how you feel about it.
Dudes
You
don't
can look
do
at
that.
her mad and she
Yeah.
don't care. Oh, that gonna make her tell
I
you more
admire
truth.
Nah,
that.
she ain't. She gonna rock the boat with money.
Oh.
Oh, you had be big man.
Oh, you
now.
mad
I
at
love
that?
that.
Oh, that shook the table? Well, let me go ahead and kick it
Yeah.
all the way
Right.
over.
Put a cape on, be Superman.
You need that.
Right.
Like, I need that. I love that.
What about you, T? What's something you want to tell your mom that you never told her?
My mom. I would tell my mom I forgive her. I never told her I forgive her for a lot of things that she caused me. But I would tell her I forgive her because I understand everybody have their own struggles
Right.
and their own shit. And I just would chalk it up to she was doing the best she could with what she had. And I would tell her I forgive her.
That's real too. I mean, that's big for you to say that because I've seen a lot too growing up. You know what I mean?
I would tell her I forgive her. It was traumatic as fuck.
Your mama hit
I think
different.
she know I love her, so I wouldn't say I love you.
Right.
Because, you know, at the end of her, before she transitioned, I was like there.
Facts.
Like I couldn't be without her. But growing up, yeah, I would tell her I forgive her because I do now.
Right. That's real.
I think.
You do what you do.
I think I do.
It take a little time. What about you, D? What's something you want to tell Miss Anderson that you never told her?
I told her. I mean, she know I like to say the same thing with my dad, man. I had the best parents ever, bro.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And you might say like this nigga spoiled.
I do see your parents
drop out of
very
school and
loving,
get a
man.
car, like, bro, like
You had some
straight up,
A1
bro.
parents, but it was hard to
Yeah,
top
like-
that, bro. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I couldn't have had no better parents, bro. I don't want to change nothing different. You know what I'm saying?
Great walk of life.
Even though I wasn't the best son I could have been, but she ain't care. You know what I'm saying? When I ain't have, even recently as an adult, when shit went left, she damn near go broke trying to get me back on track.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I just love you. Like I say, I mean, I wouldn't change nothing.
That's real. Ooh, okay, we got a minute. Somebody want to freestyle something? What y'all got? Talk to me. What's popping? How y'all? What's in your life? How y'all mental is, man? Where y'all at? What's going on? Somebody want to tell me something? Anything? Speak now, forever hold your peace.
Shit. Mental good, bro. Man, life good, man. You know, you have your ups and downs, struggles and shit like that. But life good, man. You know, I got the ability to make money.
Right.
Family good. They happy. I want to be better. Go back to that ego shit.
Right.
So, you know, I spend a lot of time by myself, you know, when I'm driving, whatever, and I try to think of ways or get a plan together to change shit around. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? A lot of people, you know, they don't have self-awareness or accountability. So I'm trying to implement that in my life.
You think accountability, like, they throw that around like,
Yeah, so a lot of people say that shit, but they don't really live
They
it.
don't be
they don't really live it. Right, right,
But it's like, if I do some shit, I stand on it. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like, whether it's right or wrong, I ain't gonna play with your feelings or lie to you and make a fool of you. You
Right.
know? That's all I need, man. As long as if we honest, bro, we can go a long way.
That's what I feel too. That's one
You
thing
know
I
what
would
I'm
tell people about Tia. Like, man, I got so much respect for her. She kept it G on some things that it might hurt my feeling, but I might need to hear it at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it
Straight
was
up.
very beneficial. And I respect it. Like you say, I respect that truth. You know what I mean? That honesty
Yeah.
goes a
I
long
love
way. Regardless if it hurt.
It might hurt.
It might hurt, but it's gonna make you better. It's gonna make us better because one thing I can't trust on you to be honest. You know what I'm saying? That's something you can't trust with a lot of people.
And
in life.
especially you want to hear from somebody love you, have your best interest. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like, where it's coming from.
Okay, so that's a wrap, man. Open Dialogue Talk Show, Season 4. We out.